Yep. He's got his audio on. Or I do too, huh? Yeah, I did it. I did it. That's me. I hate that when it happens. When we get the overlay, I forget to turn off my main screen over there. So that's off now. All right, all right. There we go. Kai's making himself a cup of
What am I
coffee.
being accused of?
Nothing. You didn't do anything. It was me. When I turn on when I go to this screen right here, going through OBS, when I go to that screen, if I leave my feed running right there, well, that just gives me the reverb. That's just the so. All right. Hey, look at that, Mavic 3. uh,
Oh boy, which one?
yeah, exactly. Which Mavic 3 is it?
Which
Is
one
it
are we
Mavic?
talking about?
Yeah, is it Mavic 3 1 or Mavic 3 Part 2? So, yeah, there's a lot of crazy crap going on. I just tried today. Actually the last 2 days I've been trying to dissect it all. I mean, I had a whole lot of crap going on, but like little things just freaking here and there. And then, you think one thing is going one way and then suddenly, bam, you got freaking another thing here. I got to freaking got a color match here. Here we go. And then you got some other, oh, that looks really weird. I look like an old guy that has the freaking shades on that must be blue blockers or something. That look, yeah. Anyway. Um, so yeah, it's quite interesting here. Oh, we got to play the opening. Here we go. Hey, this is Dad Random. Welcome to the No Fly Zone with Chris and Kai. Yes. That's fun. We've been experimenting with bringing OBS back in, and I don't know. I haven't decided whether I'm going to go full blown OBS or right now we're using combo OBS StreamYard. So with going straight OBS, we can do all
See, I'm
kinds of
playing
stuff.
around too with an overhead cam.
Yeah, and that's fun. So see, with StreamYard, we can still do multiple cameras, but we were goofing around with bringing in Skype and everything like I used to do. It actually was really stable. We sat and chatted for about an hour. I didn't have any glitches with the screen size, and so it was working really good. Happy Friday! It's Friday. There you go. It is Friday, and yay! Yeah, so we're excited for Friday to be here, and we got to get a cheer. So yes, that is corny, but it makes for excitement. Let's get through let's look a little bit the chat stream getting really busy. Look at that. That's why I love the chat overlay because it tells me, hey, we got a crap load of people coming in. And yes, let's go to the beginning. But where are they? I'm already looking there. You got Michael. Michael, you were in first today. Michael, French name that we can't pronounce. Okay. La Framboise. La Frambeau. That would be AEAU. So that can't be. So I'd say La Framboise. Michael is La Framboise, Idaho. No, he's from Montreal, I think, Quebec. I think that's where he's from. I think I
Quebec.
got Quebec. Frank S. Jr., how you doing in the house? Tech arch drone guy. And like I said, Kai usually remembers every. Eat more possum. Hey, how you doing? I like that. Greetings, gents. Matt Cundiff is
Gents,
so nice to see you.
no need for name calling already. Come on, we
Yeah,
just
don't
got
be calling
started.
us gents. Yeah, we are far from gents. So, but yeah, hopefully you're getting visually aroused with some of the changes. So, and I thought my channel
Oh,
art was cool.
Yvonne is getting aroused at least.
Uh-oh, Yvonne, I got bad news for you again. I got some bad news for you, Yvonne, today. Bad news and good news, and then probably some good bad news and some bad good news. And anyway, it really doesn't matter because I'm putting a really fun video together right now. I filmed it today, and it's a story. I like that I'm back to telling stories again. So it's more fun. So I'm hoping that you guys enjoy that. I'll start piecing it together. I just uploaded the stock video. Now I'm going to put together the scenes, and I was just looking through some of the stuff that I did, and it seemed like it turned out pretty good. So I'm very happy with the cuts I got. So It's just an entertainment video, of course. It'll uh and let's see. So Ivan and Matt and need more possum. Who else? Let's see. Yeah, let's go down. The Fly Zone Drones is in the house. So glad for you to join us. And Arizona Drone Dude. And it will just keep growing and growing. All right, today, um, in honor of summer and the beginning of what we call being American, I did something really important. Okay, over here in the fridge, and you can't tell actually. I'm going old school today, guys. So if you guys want to see me going old school, here we go. Here, let me just take this out for 1 second. I've got to unveil something really quick. It's not what you think it is either, Kai. I'm not going there. I'm not even doing that yet. I'm not going there. I'm not even going to talk about that. So don't even think about I'm not talking about what you think I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to talk about something better. Well, here we go.
I know what you're going to be talking about.
Uh-uh.
Oh, I know
You
exactly
have,
what you're talking about.
you have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this, Kai. Yeah. Oh! Yes, it is officially an American Friday. We are going America on everybody. Okay. And some of you guys already go America already, but this is the greatest invention ever in the history of America. It is the aluminum bottle. Love this thing. And it makes a very distinct sound when you open it. Check this out.
You know, back in the day when I was in Berlin, there was a very distinct sound too when the GIs tried to open up a beer bottle, and they found out the hard way that German beer bottles don't have twist tops on them.
Ah, yes. I have those still, Kai. I only drank one of them. I don't know why. It was kind of a slow day for me.
Talking about cussing up a storm. And of course, you know, you got to have the paper towels to dress the wounds and the hand and all that. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna hang out with that cool blonde again tonight. So,
uh-oh.
my little friend Stella.
Oh, Stella's coming.
That's
Now, yeah, Stella's good. I now you when anybody cracks one of these, it's usually going to be a very, very long day or a very, very, very long night. This is
well, you can drink it forever and never catch a buzz.
right, exactly. That's the whole point. This is the whole point of Bud Light is for day drinking. Mowing the lawn. It was invented for lawnmowers and things of that sort. Off-road vehicles.
The only
You're
reason
not supposed to do that though.
you might as well drink water.
Slow-moving off-road vehicles. So that is, I don't recommend that. So if there's young people in the chat, you're not supposed to do that. One of the greatest memories I have of my youth is I was in my teens, I think at the time. I went to go visit. I went over to my uncle's house. I don't know why I stopped at my uncle's. I probably was just started to drive. I was probably 16, 17 at the time.
You stopped by your uncle's house because he knew he always had Bud Light in the fridge.
No, he didn't. That's not what he drank. He drank something called Buckhorn. But this is my godfather. I love him dearly. He passed away quite a while ago. He was the greatest uncle ever. He freaking always remembered your birthday. He was the first one to say happy birthday during, and he always had a card and a nice word to say. We're just an amazing, amazing human being.
Take it to up.
Yeah. Well, I stopped in and then I saw my uncle Bernie. He was basically mowing the lawn, at his house, and he has quite a lot of lawn. So he was on a tractor, driving along. He had welded together a metal pipe with a round, just enough to fit his glass buckhorn, and he welded it to the side of the mower. Most people would like create a bracket and just put a couple of nice screws in and make it decorative, maybe paint it. It was rusty And he just freaking welded it directly to the metal of the mower. And it had this bottle rattling around in there. He's just like, it was the greatest thing ever. It's one of those
Okay.
memories as a kid. So
Hold on here. Michael
what's
Raspberry,
going
Love
on?
from Boys, or Michael Raspberry, whichever way. His house was broken into. They stole his brand new Skydio 2 sports kit and his Mavic Mini 2 Flymore combo. Now
What
that
the
just bites.
what the freaking absolute hell? That is horrible.
There's a special place in hell for people like that.
I have no words for that human being. Other than if we were to ever meet that person in real life, they would get a lot of excitement from us and anger. We would, as much as bad. That's about as
Did
nice as I
Michael
can
live
say.
up on the 9th floor or something?
Yeah, that's an inside job there. I
I
would
would
check
just throw that individual out the door,
do you have
the
yeah,
balcony door.
if you're in a security building, I would check a couple of things I would check. First of all would be maintenance. Anybody that comes and goes inside of your place. The other, hopefully you're carrying insurance. Like if you're carrying rental insurance, renter's insurance, they'll pay for all that. Your renter's insurance will pay for that theft. I think even in Canada they require, renter's insurance. Um, but that's an inside job. Somebody knew, most people don't just come in and just steal your, certain things, Um, in Texas, you would probably meet the end of a 12 gauge. In Utah, you'd meet the probably the barrel of an AR-15. You wanted to break into their house, but obviously you weren't there. Texas just changed its gun laws, didn't
In Pennsylvania, you would meet the end of a pitchfork.
whatever, that's just unfortunate. There's just you know, I don't know what to say, Michael. It's horrible. So that's really sad.
Paul has
Um,
an idea. Stick the drum where the sun don't shine and turn it on.
yep.
That'll teach you.
So we hope that person many years of heat and hell. So there you go. Because of course they will not learn from that. Um that is something that person freaking anyway, special place in hell for people like that.
Fly far and wide. No, we don't have to do that anymore. We already know enough about each other. Even though he lives 2 states over.
You gotta, when you're a public person, like me, today I actually when I went on my journey today, I I ran into people that recognized me, especially for what I
From
was
the
doing.
stream or from the clipboard at the post office?
Well, I'm pretty well known in this area. So, and then all it's happened is, if that person is doing the same thing you're doing, um,
Well,
it's
getting
like,
recognized is a good thing, but not if it's from the clipboard at the post office.
no,
You know,
it's like the best
when
bottled
people
water
come
ever.
up to me and say, "You look familiar. Where do I know you?" I'm like, "You watch porn?"
Yvonne, I still have money saved up for the Air 2S Flymore combo with 1 year DJI Care refresh. Don't buy that freaking DJI Care refresh. That's such a big waste of money. Trust him.
The way he flies, I don't think it'd be a waste of money.
Guys, that's not good advice, by the way. If you feel you need to do that, do it. I Where I like to buy my stuff, I basically get a 15-day. If you get stuff, if you buy, for instance, Best Buy, they give you 15 days, and after 15 days, if you don't and then there's a 12% restocking fee that you have to pay. So it's almost like you sold it on eBay. But you get most of your money back, and you learned your lesson. Uh I tend to have a very hard time once I do something giving it back. It just doesn't happen that fast for me. It's hard enough just to get it in my hands, and then giving it back. It's just not that simple. So
Well, apparently Sunrise trying to kiss up to you.
uh-oh.
Now he's
What
calling you famous.
famous? Yeah. Let me tell you something. You
No
get
more dad jokes for Sunrise.
when you're famous, you get into the front door, you get to the head of the line, you get your table first.
I do that anyway.
Mhm. If you're with Kai, they just do it out of intimidation. They're like, "Holy!" I was sent here by the Ukrainian mafia to check out your restaurant. Just here to enjoy the food here. I hear it's really good. Uh, yeah. So that's not a good story to start a Friday out. Um, what is the difference between being famous or infamous? Is that a real question? Really? I mean, I have to from what I do for a living, I have to answer that question. You know, um, because it's kind of one of those things that makes the English language interesting. You add a prefix onto a word, and it's the opposite. Well, it's not really, because if you're famous or you're infamous, you're still famous, right? You're infamously famous. So, infamous is usually a higher degree of fame that most people don't try to attain to the stature. Infamous, I'm infamous for hiking. No, you would be famous for hiking. You would be infamous for pushing people over the cliff on hikes. Um, I'm trying to think of another way you could use infamous. I'm infamous for not carrying enough gear, and I'm always borrowing stuff on hikes. There you go. I'm infamous for not bringing enough water. You'd be the guy. Everybody'd be like borrowing water too. So, Ivan, I used my kid's hoverboard for following with my Air 2S. Matt, there was no hoverboards back in the day.
Well, you can't be famous because he hadn't done a remix on you yet. So,
Yeah. Yeah, Matt's he's basically doing I that's hoverboard or I don't even know what's even popular anymore, because the old powered the old powered what they call them, powered skateboards. There's a lot of different like names for it. East Dad. How you, Dad Random? How you doing, East Dad? I am both famous and infamous in my own mind. That is Akarasho. I just asked my therapist. uh Me and the therapist. That would be an interesting story.
therapist. Huh?
I would get therapy if somebody told me I needed it.
That's the
Just to
therapist
find out.
saying that.
Just to find out. It's basically just to get a third opinion. My wife, of course, would have an opinion. Whoever
Between me, myself, and I, we got it all figured out.
That's right. I don't know. So Dad Random, when did you get your new Air 2S? Who says I have an Air 2S Flymore combo? What is wrong with you guys? I'm
Well,
not that crazy.
few people that actually pay attention to their surroundings.
Yeah.
And Yvonne actually pointed it out almost at the beginning of the stream.
Oh, he did? Really? Well, the story on that is, well, wait a second. It's over here. The story on that is quite a good story, actually. So, video's coming. I'll have a video out probably tomorrow, I bet. I got so much extra time on my hands. Um, the thing that pushed me over the edge on this, because I really struggled with that purchase.
Okay, this ought to be good.
I really struggled with this purchase. So what pushed me over the edge was I well, should I go get those here? I'm gonna do a live unboxing here. Hold on. I'm not what you think. I ain't doing that. I'm not unboxing that. I'm leaving it in the plastic until summer's over. So hold
It's
on.
already been unboxed and flown.
You think so? You think I flew that? Oh man. It's plastic. Nah.
So what do you do? Buy two of them?
Yeah, I had to buy one for Texas Art Strong guy.
So I don't know what the hell is going on here, but let me say hi to everybody in the chat. I see a couple here. Paul, Woody Drone Son, Yvonne, Sunrise. If you guys could hit both the streams, please, and hit the little thumbs up thingy.
You know what we need to do? I need to make a video that does that. Just a short, and just every once in a while click it. You know, I can. What's cool about OBS, Kai, and as we learn this new tool, is you can make these little tiny video shorts like that, and just you can do it as an overlay or put it in a corner. It would be really cool, and it would go, oh yes, like and subscribe. I have an overlay, but I keep changing my computer so often, so none of that video is. All right, here we go. It's not handy, so it's sitting in a file folder somewhere. So here we go. This is the beginning. This is how it all began, right here, Kai. You know what's in this freaking thing? Did you guess?
What's in that freaking thing?
Yeah.
Is that your antennas?
Oops, that fell.
I hope that wasn't here.
All right. Yeah. Well, there is a thing to pull on here, but I can never find that thing. All right. So this guy's smart because he has a good business that sells things quite quickly, because people that change their mind can't get their money back. I mean, this came fast. Holy crap. I got a mess on the floor here. Guys, sorry. I got to clean this up really quick. I hate messes. Hold on.
What do you do? Spill your beer?
Oh no. I just dumped a little cup full of stuff. And there's an SD card. I didn't even know I had that.
Squirrel.
Oh no, I have a shot glass that I got at the 6th Floor Museum in Dallas, Texas, right there. Yeah. Anyway, inside that shot glass, I had a needle nose pliers, a whole bunch of stuff, and a little top heavy. So, all right. Okay. Anyway, we're wasting time here. Okay, but I'm kind of a neat freak sometimes. All right, here we go. So, anyways, let's open this freaking thing up. So,
that's not what she said.
Yep, sloppy. Okay, so this is how it all began. I went, I'm going to take my Mavic Air, and I'm going to take my 4Hawks, and I'm going to put on some dipole antennas, okay? I was going to buy some aftermarket dipoles, okay? Well, Once I ordered those things, I've had my Air 1 up for a while, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna fly it. And so I ordered these.
Yeah, I got a set of those.
Well, I got a set, and I don't have anything to freaking connect them to now. So there you go. So I got 4 Hawks freaking dipole antennas, and nothing to. I guess I could sell them. So, but they're like worth 20
Well,
bucks
the
maybe.
SMA connectors.
Yeah. So I can use them for something. I could put them on my. I don't know. You think these would be better than the stubbies? Could I do that? No, no. On my DJI goggles,
Well, they're linear, so that's not going to do you any good.
it's not going to work for me. All right. Anyway, I got those now, and they're going to be sitting in my pile of things that aren't going to get used. But what many times happens is something happens, and for example, I do have something showing up in the mail, and maybe I could modify that and put some better antennas on. So it just depends on what it 2.5 gig. And all right, so that's that. So anyway, make a long story short, well, it's been a really yeah. So make a long story short, I bought those. The minute the notification went through that those things were on their way, shipped, I was talking to Kai. Bang! I got another notification. Somebody purchased my Air One, and I'm like, well, crap, because I was going to put these with it and then raise the price, because some people just they're afraid. They see that 4 Hawks antenna and they don't understand it. They don't understand it just makes the Air One like freaking like it becomes bionic when you put that on there. It's better than the Mavic Mini, that's coming out, the SE that's coming out. It'll fly freaking, 2 miles easy, and you'll get your feed, your video feed is freaking with it basically is unparalleled, when you got a good antenna on it. So anyway, and then I was basically without a drone for about 24 hours. And I can tell all you guys are very sad about that. So, but 24 straight hours. Hasn't been 4 years since I've been without some kind of DJI drone. But for 24 straight hours, I was without that drone. Yeah, I wasn't even a drone channel after that. I guess I'm an FPV channel for 24 straight hours. So I couldn't be a drone channel because I would be strictly FPV because that's all I had.
Anyway. Well, FPVs are still drones.
Whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's, Yeah, I'm going to fly my Mavic Mini tomorrow, rain or not. Yvonne, come on, he lies. Yvonne, you're not going to fly it in the rain. Only I would do something that silly and stupid. I wonder if the Mavic Air 2S will fly in the rain. This is the 1-inch sensor in the rain. You don't think I wouldn't do it. Mike, Heranek. All right. How you doing? Ben T, I'm sure Kai already said hi to Ben. So put battery on drone, hold in rain, and I don't mind the snow. The snow is like just less exciting rain. So
apparently Tex Arch Drone guy heard about you buying the Mini 2 for him.
Yeah. It's in the mail.
Quick reminder for the Texas peeps here.
Oh.
Tomorrow, 9 a.m. in Canyon Lake meetup. It's at 9 a.m. I'm not doing that 5 p.m. crap anymore. If they're soccer players, we'll have to figure out a way to deal with them. I don't think they'll be there because school is out now.
Oh
So,
yeah. Usually the fall or the spring sports or the summers, whatever. It's basically still spring in the high schools. Um, yeah, they usually everything usually ends when summer, like after Labor Day here, after excuse me Memorial Day here, it ends. I mean, freaking all the kids' sports are over, man. It's parents are like, all right, we got the camper ready to go. See you, bye. That's that's what it's like here. Except for that guy that showed up today at Best Buy. I don't know who this guy was. He he comes into Best Buy. I'm already standing there going, "Hey, where's my Air 2S? You don't know me. I'm Dad Random. I know you recognize me." Okay, and I've got my vlogging camera, and she goes, "Sorry, I don't know who you are." And I'm like, obviously there's a generation gap going on here. I don't know what your problem is, young lady, but I'm Dad Random. I'm here to pick up my Air 2S. And some stranger walks in that has no channel, walks right by me, and they hand him a package. And
what's the last Air
I'm like,
2S they had in the store?
I'm like, young lady, that's my Air 2S. That's not his. I am Dad Random. I walked in before him. Okay. I know we both ordered online, but because I'm so famous and I'm got a channel and I've got so many followers throughout the country and the world,
Oh,
I figured they'd cater towards me and and put me at the front of the line. I'm very, very disappointed. She told me to go sit down over there. There's a chair. And I'm like, it's like asking the queen to sit down because you got stuff to talk about with the king. Well, the prince, whatever his name was.
Prince.
Prince Philip.
Yeah.
So, you sit the queen down on this black chair. I'm just sitting there. So I'm like, all right, time to vlog. Pulled out my camera. And for some reason, there was a mix up. They're like, hey, your online order's here. I walked right by Mr. the other guy. And he was a Mavic Mini guy anyway. He was not an Air 2S guy. Just kidding. Okay. That's a little bit of drone hierarchy there. Definitely a joke. So don't get pissed off. Right. Okay. I walked by and she goes, "Oh, this is yours right here. It has a red sticker on it." And he sat down and he had to wait. And she handed me my package. I didn't have to do anything. She goes, "No, we don't even need your ID. It says Dad Random on here, and I can tell by the sunglasses and the camouflage hat who you are." And I walked out and left. It was great. And I had time to vlog on my way out. And then whoever that guy was, the guy that nobody knows, and he doesn't have a channel, so he's not famous. He walked out after me with his Air 2.
He is famous. You're infamous. So
I think you know what? He had an Air 2. There's no way he bought an Air 2S. No way. Only famous people would know to buy the Air 2S and not the Air 2. So I'm surprised he didn't walk out with a mini one, to be quite honest. So
I'm surprised he bought anything after having to deal with you.
Well, you didn't have to deal with me. It's not my business. I mean, I'm just the famous person. So I just want to be catered to. I want to be served when I go to places. I've
Karen.
4 years to earn this reputation of walking into Best Buy.
Okay, Karen.
I even wore their colors today. I'm like, look, I even put the yellow swoosh with the Best Buy blue. So anyway, it all worked out good. I got mine first. He got his second. He did skip out the door. I, of course, walked out like I own the place. But he skipped out because his wife probably gave him the go-ahead to buy that. So, did I just insult everybody in this last segment here? So, I hope I didn't. I hope that didn't seem like I was a little
See,
pompous.
Ben's got to figure that. All you had to do is ask for the manager.
The manager, I walk in there and I didn't talk to anybody but the manager, the shift manager. So that's how it went down. And there it is right there. Still in the plastic, right on top of the next go-go bird. So when are you going to give that go-go bird away, Kai? You got to tell me. We got to
I don't
figure
know.
it
I
out.
may keep it for myself. I think it's too much
All
fun.
right, we were going to say maybe Kai, maybe Kai did win the go-go bird a while ago. Maybe he was the first. Well, the no-fly zone name contest really got a lot of people upset. Got people a little bit, but I did call it the no-fly zone, and I still call it that. So it is not. It is permanent. So anyway, I have no idea what I'm going to do with that thing. It doesn't fly here. It's 108 degrees right now.
Oh, you haven't even tried it yet.
You know what I was thinking about today, Kai? Got an idea.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
I was in my garage, and after I just cleaned the pool, was swimming, and I took a one of those Brillo brushes and Brillo things, and I was like diving down and scraping the walls because it's like full of this blue stuff. There's
Yeah.
this like bluish hingey going on. So I'm like, every time I'll never get this done because I can't hold my breath long enough. And then I kept floating up. And I'm like, you know what I need to do is I need to get the scuba gear going. I need to go to the scuba shop today. I'm thinking I'm going to go there tomorrow because I can't go today. I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going to have my tank visually inspected. I'm going to get it filled. I need a battery for my dive computer, and I'm
Probably
going to
need a
dive.
hydro on your tank.
Huh?
You probably need a hydro on your tank.
Come on, visual inspection. It hasn't been that long. Just fill it halfway.
5 years, brother. 5 years.
At least. Yeah, it probably does need
Every
a
5
hydro.
years, you're in for hydro, and that takes a couple of days.
Yeah, I know. These guys have to send them out.
Every
I
shop
don't know.
has to send them
I
out
don't
there.
know if
I don't know of any dive shop that actually does it in house.
Yeah. The last time I did it, I had to have it sent out. They brought it. It took like 2 weeks.
But you know what makes that whole pool scrubbing thing a whole lot more fun? Tried to do it with dolphins around. They try to steal your freaking tools just because they're freaking bored. Okay.
I'm doing that. I'm cleaning the freaking bottom of that pool with the freaking Brillo pad, and I'm diving it. Now, which because I'll be able to, like today, I couldn't see anything. I didn't have any guide in my
Well,
mask
just
on.
go out in the garage. You still got a couple bags of concrete left. Get 2 buckets, put your feet on it, fill up with concrete, hop in the pool.
Random Karen. Oh boy, come on, Sunrise. I did see that. Come on. Ivan has a kid attitude about flying drones. Let me tell you, you can tell that I've got a little bit more of a smile today than I did a couple of days ago. So it does help. So I'm savoring the wrapping on the box back there, and I'm just gonna
They
let it
call it
kind of
retail therapy.
I'm gonna savor it, and I might wait until the SE. I have to wait till the 20th. I think I'm not even.
That is the equivalent to your wife buying a new pair of shoes.
You think I can wait till the 20th to open that box up? You think I'll make it past this live stream to open the
Not
box?
really, but I know you're
I
already looking for something to cut the plastic with.
I agree with Captain Drone. I think it's overpriced. think it costs too much.
Well, that's why I'll let you buy it, and then when you get tired of it, I buy it from you, and then I get it to the price it should be.
You'll get the marketplace price. Yep.
Well, by then the Mavic 3 is going to be on the market. Everybody's going to be selling them the Air 2Ss in order for the Mavic 3.
The Mavic. Dum 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 dum. Did somebody say Mavic 3? Did somebody say Mavic 3?
Well, there's a couple of pictures, and they're all contradicting each other too.
Now, the key to this image here, there is a key, okay, is the fact that you see K. And I can't really point to it with the but all right. So where right next to the Mavic 3, there's that little tiny logo there with the little captions and the Chinese writing. Only leaks that have been real have had to have that on it. Okay. So that little piece of Chinese, that little area, that's why I blew that up to that white area right there. That's what makes this possibly legit. Okay. Makes this thing here right there possibly legit. That is a Mavic 3. Do you think that's a Mavic 3 right there? I think it is. I think that's freaking it.
Well,
I see this.
it corresponds with other leaks that we've seen on the main fuselage.
Yep.
There's some pictures floating out there that has that same fuselage in it. So
8K 6X. I bet you this thing comes with an 8K and a 6K.
no,
M4 over
6X,
3.
6S is magnification, 8K
Right.
is the resolution, and the M4 over 3 is the sensor
Right.
size.
And that's going to be a
And
freaking
actually, if you scroll through the
weird.
pictures, you will notice that one picture has the props on top, and another picture has the props on the bottom on the front arms.
That's Kai's truck right there. Right after he.
No, that truck's broken. Well, there's three problems with that truck. Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's got a Utah plate on it. Okay. It says Chevy on it.
I love this guy.
And
This guy.
the freaking vice grips are worth more than a tailgate at this point.
No, that guy drinks Bud Light, dude. I know that for a fact.
What do you do? Try out the vice grips and pop the tailgate and found a case of Bud Light in the back of his truck?
Oh my gosh. When I saw that, I had to stop and take a picture of it. That was in the Costco parking lot. That was great.
Well, go to those other pictures that you sent
Oh,
me.
come on. This is way more fun. I don't have them all. I've got this one here. This is the one with the props up, which makes more sense. Let's see. Did I even bring the props down shot? Do you have the props down shot? Maybe I didn't. I don't think I kept that one. Yeah, the other, this one might be the props down one, but then I blew it up. So I do have it somewhere. But if you have it, feel free to share it.
Pull it up for you.
Feel free to share. Feel free to share it out. Oh, wait.
Let's see, where'd it go? Your Westland stinks. All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. All right, there we go. We're back. Okay, here we go. Now this is the one. Go ahead and
That has the props upside down on the front.
Yeah, and I, if you look at that, you'll see you're like, well, how is that going to land? There's no landing skids on it. It'd have to land on its belly, and I just don't think that's real. I think,
Come on, let's get to the right picture here.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. That's the one behind me. Can make me big.
For some reason, it's not going with the. There we go.
You got it there. Come on.
There we go.
There it is. There it is. And that one has the skids in the front. That's the main problem with that design. On the other, obviously, if you put the skids, in closer on the other one, it just leaves a lot for a lot. This one just seems.
There's one thing wrong with this picture. Seriously wrong with this picture.
What you got?
Look at the arms, the two front arms. They don't match.
They don't. That's odd.
They're completely different arms. That has been doctored.
The left side front arm looks like it should be a back arm. And the front arm is, it's obviously it's
the
in the
left
back
arm is the arm you see on the left is the actual arm, and the one on the right's been doctored. Because the angle of the Mavic 3 doesn't work right either. That arm would be a completely different angle if you go by the arm on the other side. Somebody doctored that.
It is just not kosher.
Yeah.
Something's up with that. Let's see.
Well, the pictures look redacted and I got into that on Tuesday already, Akirasha. I don't know if you were here or not. But with the 3D CAD softwares that we have these days, we can render out pictures of things that haven't been built yet that look like the real thing. So that's real easy. I mean, any good software will put out renderings now, and the renderings look so real. I mean, you want me to go back to those pictures?
Now that's a freaking drone right there. Now that right there is an evil front view of an Autel Evo 3. That's my guess. Or some other company.
The problem was that one, if you look on the back, it's got a logo that I cannot identify. It doesn't have the Autel logo on it.
No, it doesn't. It's, it could be the rendering of another concept for another company, but they sure have, that's just neat. I just think this is just a really neat concept. And I was sent a whole file folder full of pictures. I think I can hear. Let me just open up the folder. I just want to look at all of them. It's just kind of fun. It's a fun thing to look at. So let's go check those out here. I just got to go to my mail here. Come on here. Where's my mail? Where the hell is my mail? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? And if you want to look at the place that it came from, this guy here, VTOL Ideas. That's where it came from. That is the point of origin. And then these are all the pictures. So I showed you that one. Here, let me get the display capture back up there. There's another version of the picture. And if you want to stop me, there's the logo right there. And that is a a 4S 2P battery in there. We figured there's a top version picture. Very pretty, very well thought out, very interesting concept. It looks a lot like a Evo. It looks like they took the Evo and took away the school bus look. You know, I was giving it the orange school bus. Look at that. Just looks cool. There it is. There's the infamous logo with
There's
some
the
other crap.
logo, and then there's this gate on the side that's rather interesting. If you can zoom in on that air valve.
Let's see if I can.
I actually think that's a pretty interesting feature.
Oh, yeah, right. I do see that right there. And that probably opens up an air. Like I said, an air.
It's a cold air intake.
Yeah.
And then depending on what your outside temperatures is, that's how you open that gate so it can suck in cold air.
Which is pretty cool. You can't tell me that isn't, somebody either spent a lot of time having some fun, but look at down here. If you look up under the upper, let me see if I go above my head, like right there, and you go into that area, and you look at the plastic underneath where it's been molded. They even have the molding, like the webs of the molding up in there, displayed like an engineer would do it. You could actually cast that part if it could be removed and taken off, and I just think that's neat. I just think somebody sent me this file for fun, and wherever they sent it, I thank them because it's cool. Here, let me get my picture out of the way here. Move this over here. But let me see if I can make this big. Let me go full screen here. Let's see, solo layout. There it is. That's the infamous air valve. And can we get closer? Oh yeah, we can go closer. But there it is. So and
that's a cold air intake. I think that's kind of interesting.
But look at this. Just look at all the detail in it, though. If you want to make a bullshit picture, you don't have to put all this detail in it. I mean, we got screw indentations. We have doorways for SD cards or wherever that's for.
No, that is a full-on design. That is a 3D design.
Yeah,
that is a rendering of a drone that's been designed in 3D.
Yeah, it's really cool. So if that person that is, that is the origin of this idea, I'm that is cool, and it's way more cool than that Mavic picture, that Mavic 3 picture. This one offers way more innovation than the other pictures that came up in the Mavic images.
And then down below, you have that port probably for the SD card.
Yeah.
Just right of the air valve. That's probably your door for your SD card.
I mean, it's just
you got the bottom sensors. You got a flashlight going down, LED light pointing down.
There's just so much detail in these images. I mean, and then you got that really cool logo that's above my head. That, that right there. I mean, look at that. This person ain't playing.
That's what I'm trying to figure out whose logo that is.
And look at that sensor for it. Just to me, it looks Autel, but that logo is not Autel. They're not going to change their logo unless they have a model. My guess was an Autel product because of the design, but the Chinese companies have no shame. And if it's another startup with And Hubson didn't design this, guys. This
And
was not
obviously,
designed by Hubson. It
obviously the
wasn't
back
designed by
arm,
Simi. Huh?
those back arms obviously fold under just like a Mavic would.
Yeah, look at that. Look at, and they've got, I mean, there's the freaking the barrel that it folds in. There's the screw connector. I mean, this is some freaking detail. You know, I'm just I'm in awe of this, and I have been ever since I first, first seen it. So I'm putting
But
that chat stream over me.
Fly Zone Michael, yeah, I thought it might be a unique logo too, and I did a double take on that. It's not unique.
Yeah, and that Matt said the same thing. He says it's not unique. It's yeah, it does have the Y like, and maybe it's a new like a sub brand. Maybe Autel is getting rid of the Evo brand. I mean, I keep coming back to Autel because they're the only ones that have engineers that can do this. I mean, that's not true. That's not true either. I mean, it just startups have a bad reputation. Okay, startups in the drone industry have a bad reputation, and they don't have a lot of pull. Um, but if it is a new guy in the block, if they are a new guy on the block, I mean, let's look at another image here. Let's see. I've got a whole bunch of them. Here's another image from the side. I mean, there you got an air vent right there, and then you've got this cluster, and then there's the battery. The battery goes all the way in here. It's a two piece, so that's eight 18650s is our guess. So that thing is going to fly for a long time. At 4S more likely that's what it is. Just pretty. It's just got a really beautiful, graceful design. Here's another image right here. Here's the underneath. Now let's see if it gives us any detail when that's as close as I can get into it right there. And then look at this. Look at the detail inside of the mechanism here that retracts the gimbal. Now these are springs. I mean, that's a real spring there. I don't like
They put in a spring to give it a counterweight, so to speak, so the
right,
motors don't have to work quite as hard
right.
to pull this thing in and out.
Balanced. I just don't like the weight of this right here. Obviously, this is not light, but if the camera is really good, say it's a 1-inch sensor camera, and they made the housing because one of the things that Autel did
How do we know that's a 1-inch sensor camera?
I
There's
don't
no
know,
label on the front of that.
because if I spent all this money on this freaking design, I would not put anything less than a 1-inch. It's going to have something 1-inch or bigger, and that's there's just no.
No, Sunrise has an idea. Skydio 3, but Skydio's got a different logo.
Yeah. Skydio has a different designer. This is not a Skydio design, but it doesn't mean that they didn't. So maybe an engineer from another company, came over with their box of files.
Woody just brings up a good point. There's an update on the firmware on the Mini 2. Apparently, it's a pretty important update. So, for all you Mini 2 owners out there,
I'm guessing that this update and this Mini 2 firmware has a lot to do with the 20th.
Yep.
It always happens this way, guys. So anyway, have we spent enough time on this guy? Should we look at that? Most of these pictures here are just pretty now. This is just to make you guys get excited.
But they're renderings.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's
another reason you can tell it's a rendering. You see the circles around the props.
Right. Yeah. And let's see what else we got. We got the front view. Kind of fun. Another side view. think that's it. I think that's all she wrote there. That's a lot of information though, as to what this thing may or may not be. But this looks awfully Autel-ish. I mean, if you just filled in the space here, you get the flying orange school bus.
But I'll tell drones the back legs don't fold under.
Yeah, they don't. You are correct. You are correct, sir.
So
All right. Well,
we'll have to wait and see what comes of it. But
yeah, it is a
for those that haven't seen it on Tuesday, I'm going to show you this real quick. This is something that I designed. This is a 3D. This is a rendering out of 3D software. Now, you want to compare that to the actual thing. Here's the actual mount built and in action. So that's how close the renderings get to reality. This is how close you get it on as a computer simulation. So
very, very, very interesting. It is a interesting time to be alive, but the problem is everything's the realm of things just seems to be out of sync. I think that the drone companies have kind of gone away from like expanding their camera lines. Because I was expecting some camera updates by now, like another Osmo update, and obviously that's a Christmas thing. It seems like they want to do that around the holidays, but that's just really odd that we haven't had a camera or anything significant in that area. I was using my my Osmo 2 today, and great little camera. I don't have to really think when I'm using it. It just does what it's supposed to do. So very cool. Very, very, very cool. Very cool. Let's look at that. There we go. Like that right there. There's Kai searching. He's very, very intent.
I'm searching. I'm looking to see what newbie drone is announcing for new stuff.
But right, it's
what the Father's Day deals are.
It is now.
Can you get me any bigger on the screen?
No, it's now a little bit past beer 30, so
You can drink those things all night long and not catch a buzz.
It matches my shirt. So America. We're going America today. And we're being very
environmental. What really happened was he went shopping, spent all his money on the Air 2S, and now he didn't have any money left to buy some real beer.
I can't afford Heineken anymore. So there we go. There's that telltale sign. I feel like I'm at the ballpark every time I hear that. Oh, yes. This is when you start bada. Swing bada. Oh. Yep, and you start messing with the, hey, Blue. Can you still see? Is your eyesight okay?
What eyesight? You look blurry, brother. You look very blurry.
Little blurry. We'll fix that.
I think it's in your OBS settings.
It's something. All right, we're good. It's in my BS settings.
In your OBS.
How do I look there, guys? I think I look great. The only thing that sucks is my constant glare. There we go. It makes me look younger when I don't have my glasses on because I am young. Young whippersnapper.
Everything on, even on your stream, everything is blurry.
Yeah. Everything doesn't look blurry to me. So you must have
Well,
had way too many of
you put
those.
your glasses on.
That's what Stella does to your eyes. That's like drinking paint thinner. Uh,
Just cause you can't hang with the big dogs.
I got new glasses on the way. About every 6 months, I buy a box of about 11 or 12 pair, and I just keep leaving them laying around the house. So eventually, I'll just sit on the couch and fall on a pair of glasses, and I'll go in the bathroom. There's a pair of glasses, and go into the refrigerator. Hey, there's a pair of glasses in the refrigerator. Uh, I've just got to. It's yeah. You're there's a dark
I
mode.
got one better than that for you.
There's a dark mode for OBS, and I can't freaking find the button. I can't find the dark mode setting. So if you can find the dark mode setting for me, theme system. Oh, there it is. Found it. Oh, I don't know if I should do that right now. That's probably not smart.
Oh, Eat More Possum has a birthday on Tuesday.
Eat More Possum's got a birthday.
He gonna turn the big 5-0. Over the hill. It's all downhill from here. Eat More.
It's okay to be it's okay to be 40. It's not the end of your life. Or 50? 50, 50, yeah. Yeah, 50. Oh, 50? Damn. You're old.
But he's planning ahead. He's trying to figure out a way to mount his smart controller to his walker. I mean,
just needs to get a shovel and just start burying himself. Just start taking
digging on that hole.
Loads of dirt. You ever watch Step Brothers? You could find a friend to do it for you. So, oh my Lord. Oh man, I just got a notification. A college pitcher just died at 20 from surgery complications. Are you kidding me? That's horrible. Some young kid. That's too bad. Probably some stupid surgery.
Implants are pretty
elective surgery. All right, I got to start looking at this thing here. All right. Anybody else pop in that we don't know? Somebody didn't sneak in here? But anybody needs any? Actually, I should do a giveaway. 4Hawks Raptor antennas, a dipole. So they do have SMA connectors. So anything you got that requires SMA, I've got some. I'll send them to you. There you go. All right.
Yeah, Ken actually did say that Eat More Possum is actually a woman, and he only chose that screen name to make himself sound more masculine.
Anything that Ken Heron says, I just don't know whether I should. As much as he's as goofy as crap, me and Ken Heron could never exist in the same plane of existence because I am just too much alike him and too different in other ways. It wouldn't be interesting. You can't have like Ken Heron and Ken Heron Senior and Ken Heron like way more talented and smarter. You can't have that in the same room. So
no, Kelly Green agreed with them, but it was Ken that said
it. That's just a little bit of professional competitiveness right there. There's nothing personal in that statement. So
it's all good fun.
It is.
It's all just good fun.
Kind of like what was I going to show? Oh, I've got something maybe kind of like this. Let me see. Did I bring in that? Hold on here. Let me look for something. I thought I brought something in.
What did
Um,
you bring in?
it was a video clip, but
I thought you had to go see a doctor about that.
it was a video clip that I
Get a
can't
penicillin shot.
find. Hmm. I have a bunch of stuff that disappeared on my computer somewhere, and I have no idea where it went. It it was supposed to be here.
Well, if you had a computer that would run on electricity and not on steam,
Yeah, it's just not there. Oh, I know what's going on. Here, let's do this. All files. Let's do that. Yep. All files did it.
so now you're going to
These
do a search on all files and crash your computer.
file must. Oh, it's not an MP4. What the frick? Anyway, I can still play it some other way. I can figure a way.
That's
And
all right, Sunrise. I'll just repeat myself 3 times. You'll get the point eventually.
uh, file must be one of the following. Whatever.
It's not Windows 95, it's 98 SE.
Maybe that's why I'm not ever going to fly that drone. I'm just going to leave it in the plastic for as long as I can, just to see how long I can wait.
Oh,
All right.
y'all better behave now. Ray
All right.
Kelly's in the house.
All right. Here we go. All right. Okay. So a lot of you guys were wondering how the dad random concept originated. So I'm
So
going to
we're
show
going back
you.
to the beginning of time now.
Yep. We're going back right here. We're going to go right back to the
Does that
beginning.
involve chisels and all that too?
I'm going to share something. I'm going to share a file if I can freaking find the dang file. There it is right there. Let's share that one right there. Oh my lord, are you shit me? All right, we're not going to do it that way. Let's see. This is why you need OBS, guys. Right here. I'm just going to tell you right now. This is the dang reason why I've got OBS. There we go. See that? Now I've got it. And I didn't have to wait for freaking StreamYard to freaking say, "Hey, that would be okay." Right there. So there it is, right there. Let me just show you this really quick. All right. So this is how it all began right here.
Was an Air 2S.
There it is right there. Right there. Yeah. Yeah. And you wonder where the original Dad Random logo came from. That's where it came from, right there. All right. So I was just making a point. Okay. So should we bring Kai back in? Okay, let's bring him back.
No, you don't have to.
Quack, quack, quack. That's where it all started. Right there. The pool duck. It was all started by pool duck. I actually had somebody uh, point that out to me. They went to Home Depot and they were in the pool section because that's actually how it started. For one of my first videos, I was fixing my pool pump and I went to Home Depot and then I went to Leslie's Pool Supply and I was trying to find parts. And I think the pool pump at Leslie's was like $400, some freaking huge number. And I went to Home Depot and they had a a, a 1 inch equivalent or a 2 inch equivalent, sorry, a 2 inch equivalent pipe pump. And I just found it there and I just threw it on my system and piped it in. But when I was there, I also purchased the Dad Random duck. So it all started with a pool repair.
No, you need to read what Sunrise Water Media is saying here.
All right. Okay, are you guys ganging up on me again?
No, we're not. He's got a valid point, though.
Let's see, y'all. Let's see. Is this the marshmallow test one?
Yeah.
One on the front of the 5-year-old, and for 5 minutes, and if they don't eat it, they get two. Oh my God.
Now skip down to his next comment.
All right, that's a good one. Let's see here. That's my marshmallow test. All right, if you put two in front of me, now you'd have to. What do you have to? Instead of a marshmallow test, you'd have to put in the like. You'd have to put up the. I don't even what the hell you'd have to put up there. I can't. You'd maybe have to put in an inspire. No, would you open this? I don't know. And at the
So,
very end, if you did the marshmallow test with me and you didn't do it um, with drones, there you go. See, this is like OBS 101. You got to know which way you're pointing. The marshmallow test I would fail the marshmallow test before the drone test because I really like marshmallows. Just so you know.
Woody Drownson is wondering where my logo and name came from. Well, Lone Star, and obviously I'm in Texas. Lone Star UAV just kind of sounded professional, so that's why we went with it. I also got the domain, so that was another thing because I needed somewhere I also could buy the domain.
Yep.
And then the logo, well, we started out with a 5-pointed star, but I don't just fly quads, I also fly fixed wing. So the hybrid, and there's a lot of thanks to Sunrise for helping me with the design. Actually, he did all the heavy lifting on that. I just pointed him directions. And that's how the logo and the name came about.
He's got the best. He's got the perfect hat. He didn't even have to design that hat that showed up on eBay
Nope. Amazon.
or Amazon. Ugh. Oh, I actually got too complicated of a logo. It's too complex. The duck with sunglasses is way too complex. It's so much. Well, I mean, look at Lone Star UAV though. I mean, this was a very special design that was gifted to him by a very talented individual, and it's just perfect. It's got like I said, it's got the rotors and the fixed wing, and mine doesn't even have anything to do with drones. So, because it didn't start out with drones, it started out with pool repair.
And therefore the name, random.
Oh Jesus! If I don't have random, then I would literally be locked down on my channel. I I'm very happy having um having an adventure and just making the video and not getting a gazillion followers from it. But of course, crashing a drone is always good. But a organic crash, very few people do organic crashes. Dustin Dunhill, he attempted a crash not too long ago with the what he was going to do. I think he was trying to show how you can find the FPV drone, with the still by hooking your phone back up to the goggles and that kind of thing. But it was a
He
legitimate
ran
crash.
out of battery.
It was a legitimate crash. I mean, had to put it down. He had no choice.
It wasn't a crash. It was an emergency landing.
Emergency landing. All as were mine. I did not have a legit. Well, I did have a couple. I did have one for sure, where it disappeared and landed behind a rock. It landed behind a boulder that was the size of a house, and I think I'm gonna. You know what? I haven't flown that site in a long time. I think we need to do a video at that location. I haven't been there in a long time. I'm going to Green Valley, guys. The next Dad Random video with the Air 2S, the first one, will be at the site of the second big crash. So
Here is what
right by the
my
boulder.
logo started out as. You want to share that?
Gotcha. Here we go. That on there.
Yeah, that was me just doodling around. This is, kind of the concept, was the concept for the logo. And then Sunrise, no, ran with it.
Well, the five-pointed star really makes for a really cool kind of, it gives you a lot of options. It allows you to have a, like a cockpit and tail and, wings that are symmetrical in the right direction. So it's kind of a really good, a really organic way of doing that. And then in the, with his hat, he just had to find a hat with the right star. And let me tell you something. I looked for duck freaking hats forever, and I have yet to find the right duck hat. The only one I got is right over my shoulder, and it's
Well,
the
we
greatest.
need to find you a head, a yellow head with an orange
The duck
bill,
foot, the duck foot is better than
and
the.
then we can just put, some a sunglass print on the yellow part and call it good.
I really like the duck foot. I like the simpleness of the duck foot. It's the duck foot signifies, hey, I can really swim good. It signifies, um, you know, no, even though I'm different, I'm a duck. I'm still really fun or smart. Yeah, all those things. That's what the duck
And
signifies.
um, before I forget about it again,
I
I'm
almost forgot about.
I'm meeting my hairdresser on Tuesday, and she wants Yvonne's telephone number. So Yvonne, I know you put it in the chat at one point. I didn't write it down. Email me your telephone number.
Well,
There won't be no stickers.
we're gonna have to do a flying pig giveaway then. If Kai's gonna be resistant about giving the second go-go bird away, I am going to start a
We're gonna
flying
we're gonna give
pig
we're gonna
contest
give
right
that
now.
go bird away. We just haven't.
Yep.
We need to talk about a few
All right.
things before we do that.
Nope, you forgot it. He keeps missing the opportunities. Here we go. The go. Yep. Here we go. The Tom's on right there. Flying pig. It is the most fun little toy drone ever. Well, okay, it's the best toy ever. No, guys, it's a very inexpensive, very easy to fly. This thing is way easier to fly than that S something 106 thing that looks like that looks like a fake mini. That was a terrible drone. This thing is the okay. So, and it doesn't kill your wallet. Even CNET officially recognized this, whatever that means. I don't know CNET where they get all their. They said it was it's pretty. It glows. It blinks at you, and it has a little controller that has a little fat piggy-like controller.
So I literally just took a picture of your phone number. So
There we go. This is it. We are going to do the giveaway. I'm going to put that together. That is going to be the next big giveaway on my channel. It's coming, and it will come soon, and it will leave sooner. And it all revolves around the flying pig video. So if you have not watched the flying pig video, you go find it. Okay. And you need to be subscribed, and you need to be freaking subscribed to both our channels. And you need to have at least watched that flying pig video at least one time. And I'll tell you what I want you to do there in just a little bit. I don't want to worry about that right now because was not prepared for that. So flying pig video, I'm going to be putting maybe I'll announce it on Kai's channel. We'll do that on Tuesday. I'll tell you exactly what I want you to find, but you're going to have to find it in the flying pig video. Now, in the flying pig video, there's timestamps in there. I'm going to ask you for a very specific event, and you're going to have to tell me the timestamp for where that event took place on the flying pig video. There you go. Yes, I'm making you watch the flying pig video because how the hell are you going to know how to fly it? So, and if you do watch it, you'll know how to fly it, and then you'll get the flying pig, and it'll work out perfect for you and the flying pig who needs a home. So, and it's summer. Give it to your wife, but tell her it's the flying unicorn. Don't tell her it's the flying pig because that would be not good. Honey, I got you a present. It's the flying unicorn. So, yes, it's not very, it wouldn't be helpful. So that's what's going to happen. So Tuesday, on Tech Tuesday, I'm going to tell you how to find.
I just found your perfect hat.
Oh, he found my hat.
I found you your hat.
I've oh my God, look at that thing. That is so freaking obnoxious. Oh, I don't know if I could wear that. It's obnoxious in a like a really fun way. And I guarantee it doesn't come in like adult sizes. Oh my God, that's good. Oh,
there you go.
Oh man. Own it. I could own that hat. I really love the freaking duck logo. I don't know who owns it. I'm screwed, man, when that gets when the real owner of the image of the duck with the sunglasses comes out. All I know is I own the freaking image in the channel, so don't even think about making a duck freaking channel and using my logo. I will freaking have you hung by your freaking toes and YouTube will banish you. So it's getting hot. I got some more news, Kai. This is what I heard.
Oh boy.
I thought Utah was really cool. I heard just recently that we may be having some scheduled rolling blackouts. Are you kidding me? That's how hot it is here. And their belief is that they want us to turn our air conditioning down to 80 and
no, not down, up.
Or down. Yeah, it's down because it sucks. It's up, whatever, up to 80. And they also want us to not run our pool pumps, which mine is doing right now. And what am I going to do? Not like use my appendage down there, the no fly zone. You anyway, they want us to conserve here. So we could actually have a live power outage. And that would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? For everybody. Yep, grab your solar generators. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do a live stream on a solar generator. I wonder if that's possible. I guess I could run all my gear on the solar down there in the no-fly zone. I should try. That would be kind of good for the heat, the power outage. So, rolling blackouts. Yes. Better grab yourself a solar generator. Oh boy. Does anybody recommend a solar kit that? Because there's a bunch of them out there. 51 Drones did one. Is there any good versions out there? You have
This is what they're recommending around here.
78 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see. Home. Let's see. What's the away 85? That makes sense. Sleeping 82. Okay. I would do it this way. Sleeping 78. 82. I'm fine during the regular part of the day, but I cannot sleep in 82 degrees.
I can't either.
So I agree with the conservation thing, and I'll do my part. The only reason why I'm running my pool pump right now is because I was cleaning it this afternoon. I normally do not run it during the day. I run it in the evening. So I run it very short periods of time in the evening. And what that does is it actually turns the water up that's being cooled by the ground, and it keeps the pool from getting hot. So let's see, per petrol generator, it needs no sun. Bulgaria, yes, petrol generators. We don't want any freaking rules on flying anything. I love Bulgaria. I'm moving to freaking Sophie, Bulgaria, right here. I'm bringing all the American Bud Light there, and I'm moving by freaking Yvonne, and we are going to be buds and he's probably got a nuclear reactor there too. I want to live right next to your nuclear reactor, Yvonne. Chernobyl too. So I have the EcoFlow Delta and the EcoFlow River Max. I'll check those out. Third Eye, thank you. They have an app to monitor. Cool. I'll try those out. I'm into use. I'll do that. I'll run the whole no fly zone on. Actually, Third Eye. I was thinking when I was building it, I was going to make it a solar powered. Maybe I'll do that. I can do that. I can do this. I can convert. I'm going to convert the no fly zone to solar this summer right now, and I'm going to put the eco. I'm going to hook the Eco Max to my power system. I'm going to put it. I'm going to take the breakers, and when I crap, I'm going to put a bypass.
Go down to Harbor Freight. Buy that 4-piece solar panel kit. Buy 2 of them.
4P.
There's 4-panel solar panel. Puts out 100 watts.
There. It's okay. You can just burp, Kai.
It's a 100-watt system. 2 100-watt systems. Put them on a good inverter, couple good batteries, and you'd be in business.
I've got at the roof of the no-fly zone downstairs is the roof angle is right towards it's the perfect side of the house. So I would get sun on those panels from sun up to sundown. Well, till about 7 o'clock. And it would be great. That'd be a fun trip.
Several years ago, I worked for a moving and storage company, and they built a brand new warehouse, 55,000 square foot warehouse. And the warehouse didn't need much in the way of power anyway, because the warehouse itself was not air conditioned. Only offices were. So power consumption was minimal. And when they start getting toward completion, I asked them, I said, why are there not solar panels on top of that roof? Yeah, I mean, you're in Central Texas, 50,000 square foot of solar panels. You'd be making money.
Yeah. Or our grocery store down the street, the whole roof. I'll do an Air 2S flight over that. It's all solar panels. The whole place is covered in solar panels. Every square inch of the roof. And you can tell that the whole store is on LEDs. You can tell the way it's lit, and the cooling systems on the freezers. Obviously, they have a backup. Are all on that same system as well. The managers. Yvonne basically said his company is American. Hey, Yvonne, when are they? When are you moving to Colorado? That's where it's based. That's where they're going to move you there. So. But yeah, that's cool. So you're suggesting, Kai, a 100-watt. I got my buddy did a system on his roof of his house down out in Salt Lake. His neighbor did it too. His neighbor's got I forget how many panels. I watched him putting them on. I actually he demoed it how you attach them and everything. And all the kit that he got, but he put the kit together himself, and he installed it all himself. And they did the service. I forget. There's a special meter you have to have. So, Yvonne is coming to visit Colorado.
Here, go look at my shared screen.
All right, let's put this up here. Is this it right here? Oh, sweet. Oh, that's a great price here. Here, let me put that up on. Okay, we got it there. Crap, it's under $200 in store only. So that's one. That's it. That's the kit.
That's one kit. Yeah. Even comes with an inverter and light bulbs and everything.
That's a good price too, Kai. Hell
but
yeah.
you can get 2 of those kits, mount one on either side of your roof, and then run into the shed part back there and mount a couple batteries. You can run your TV, your fan, everything off of that.
This would take no problem. This would be. I don't run hardly anything out there. The only thing that trickles electricity is that refrigerator I got in there, which that's the big power sucker. But what I
That fridge don't pull a lot of juice.
it doesn't. Hmm. That'd be interesting to find out how long. And I'd have to get some. Now, what does this come with? This doesn't come with any batteries, so you'd have to
Yeah, of
put
course.
together your own Lion kit. So there's another Lion project.
Well, they
18,
make big. I mean, two deep cycle batteries.
yeah,
For starters, probably should be plenty.
like a big deep cycle marine battery.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Here's my local grocery store roof. That's 2 miles from where I live here, and that's
No,
all solar panels on top of that thing.
yeah, I'll show you what ours looks like. I've got videos out there where I've flown by it, but I've never focused on it. Sure, if I gotta go to Google, I could probably do that. That's pretty cool. That's an interesting dilemma that we are reaching, especially if you're living in the where I live. We are in the middle of a drought. It's something that would be beneficial to learn and understand. So,
When I had my hunting cabin, I actually considered putting two of those kits on the hunting cabin. But then I found out there was power out there, and it was the same electrical company I was with anyway for my apartment. So it was real easy just to get a second hookup open up.
Woody Drone has a drone question. We should probably talk a
Oh,
little bit
drone
about
question.
what the frick. Okay, all right, Woody. We're talking about solar power right now. We don't want to hear any serious questions about drones. All right, he got a question here. It's about OEM. This is definitely a Kai question. 1S 450 mAh 80C 160C versus install 1S 650 mAh 60C 120. What would happen?
Longer flight time.
Yeah, there's longer flight with less upward and
You're gonna
forward
have
power.
you're gonna have longer flight time because the battery's a little heavier. She'll be a bit more chilled and on the punch. The 60C versus 80C really don't make much of a difference because if you take your 0.45 times 80, 0.45 times 80 puts it at 36 amps. So if you put a 650 at 60, it's 39 amps. So you actually get more juice out of a 650 60C than you do out of a 450 80C.
And that's one of the things that Kai's been trying to explain to me. We've actually been doing a little bit of experimenting a while ago with the idea, going 3S versus 4S and different type size like long ranges, small drones.
He's doing 1S, so either or
Right.
450 or 650, both of them will work. The 650 is going to give you more flight time, not in direct proportion to the increase in capacity, because you do have a couple more grams of weight to deal with, but you will get more flight time out of it.
Did everybody?
450, if you have a 450 and you get about 3.5 minutes out of it, was the 650, I would venture to guess, say 4.5 to 5 minutes.
Did anybody notice how awesome Kai's camera looks now? How much more bright and well lit his studio is. That's when you
I only
upgrade
have
your
one
camera.
beer, so don't say I've been well lit, okay?
But look at that! Look at that!
That'll take a few more beers.
That's amazing what a good camera quality will do. I'm using actually a really good camera, but the room I'm sitting is really dark. So there's very little light. I didn't even turn on my studio lights. Alexa, studio lights, 100%. So I turn Alexa on here. There we go. Now we got a little bit of warm light. Okay. That lights up my AC/DC sign over there and my duck hat. But yeah, it's amazing what a really good camera will do. And I didn't even here's the other thing now to let me throw just one more little thing in the fire here. There we go. Bam. Now you see how that basically brought in my beautiful skin,
You know what?
my skin tone, how it now lit up because the lighting is much better now. So lighting is everything. Now,
All
what I
right.
would if I wanted to improve my lighting like Kai, I would put a ring light like he has. But mine is actually pointed towards the wall. My walls are white, so it's bouncing the light off the wall. It's kind of being a diffuser right now. So,
Actually, that's kind of what I'm doing. I've got two panel lights that are shining up against the wall in front of me.
and we've been talking about solar panels. How many watts are we wasting right now? Alexa, save energy. She
No,
said
she's
the
going to turn up. No, she's going to turn off your computer.
she just said this feature is coming soon. That's kind of cool. Check my Alexa, studio lights off. There we go. So there we go. Did you see that? Now the front light took over. So that's kind of fun. All right, okay, guys, we got to cut this thing short. It's 5:45. I want to be done before 6. I do have a dinner that I did. I do have dinner, but what I decided to do this time, since I was going to be indoors, I didn't want to have you guys see me throwing food in my face. It's bad enough you have to see me drink these blue collar beers here. Um, but I got tacos, so I got street tacos downstairs. That's what I'm gonna be having. But you don't have to watch me eat, um, because that's annoying, right?
I'm
When I
coming
go
to
back
your house for
outside,
dinner.
yeah. So you what now?
I'm coming to your house for dinner.
Yeah, street tacos. Now I've had tacos like 3 or 4 times this week. My in-laws did tacos like on flat was like last was it last Friday or set no, it was Friday, and then they did leftovers on Monday. And I've been kind of eating tacos the whole time. I'm good with that. I can have tacos every day. I don't care. So I'm so let's say goodbye to everyone here. I just want to go through we had a really good stream today. A lot of people showed up today. A lot of amazing folks. Woody Drones, Akarisha, Al Quadrone, Woody Drones, Yvonne, of course, Michael Laframbeau was here earlier, and he had a really bad day, and that's sad. Sunrise Water Media. Frank S. Jr., thank you so much for popping in. Matt Cundiff was in the house today. And this is where I'm supposed to be going like, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing that. Um, I still can
Well,
do that.
before you do all that, I want to reiterate: anybody that buys any kind of Lone Star UAV merch off of the Teespring site, if you send me a picture of it, I will send you a sticker pack, and the
Do it
picture
for the
will be
stick.
used.
Do it for the stick. If you're going to do it for anything, do it at least for the stickers. So, this is one of my favorite epidemic sound artists. His name is August Mackey or August Mack, however you want to pronounce his name. But he reminds me of Pearl Jam. So he's got kind of a cool voice. So
I may have to break down and get to epidemic sounds because,
they have sound alike artists.
well, I need to have me heart to heart with Renda Forest about the copyright claim on their intro or outro.
Yeah, you shouldn't be getting hit with copyright on those. Isn't that a cool voice? It reminds me. It reminds me of I a little bit of Pearl Jam there. So, but the people that actually do the music are responsible for most of the music on Epidemic Sound are from, I think they're from like Finland or somewhere. they're Europeans, and they you know, Europe loves rock, man. They're freaking rock fanatics there. You know, stuff that never comes to the United States goes through Europe, and there's tons of artists, and they created Epidemic Sound. I mean, listen to that.
Speaking
That's all.
of sounds and artists and everything,
Yep. Hey, I got a freaking copyright hit from your freaking brother.
um, you wouldn't be on this one.
You think?
Because this one we got was permission.
Okay, we will find out. I guess I have to just. All right, we'll let it go here.
Hold
Are
on,
you?
I gotta. Well, can I? Well, I can just share the screen, right? What sound?
Yeah, you can just share it with sound. Yep. So here we go. Here we'll end it with the add to stream here. This is where I get my copyright strike for the day, which is.
And their album is actually out now. Spotify, Amazon.
I turned off my mic. I turned off my mic. We're having a little bit of audio trouble today. Little audio trouble today. Coming through quite interestingly. I don't know if it's actually did it come?
Did we get it through?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little. Yes, we've had a little bit of trouble with the audio coming through. The only reason why I'm getting away with it with my stuff is it's going through my mic, and I've already adjusted my. So, that'd be one of the only reasons why I would get a little cheap sound bar like I got right here, or a little, because you can kind of bring your sound in a little bit more creatively. But anyway, yeah, I'm me and Kai, we're probably gonna. I think next Friday I'm gonna go full OBS. I'm gonna bring him in with Skype, and we'll give it a shot. I'm gonna keep StreamYard until I know I don't need it. And the only thing that sucks about that is we can still broadcast to another channel through OBS. What I would have to do is share you my stream key, and you would take that stream key and put it wherever you want it. You could put it inside of your YouTube live stream, and it will broadcast into your. That's how they do it. It's free. So what I would do is I would not only would I share you my stream, and you would do the same thing back. It's just a little more complex because you have to do it manually. And we're in your it's a little more coordination, but it's just it's what you get for having to not pay $10. So, all righty, Kai.
We've got plenty of other projects going on here, but yeah, StreamYard I think is going to have to go by the wayside. I'm very happy now. If everything goes to crap and it becomes impossible to do a good stream without it, then I'll go right back to it. And that's the cool thing about these applications. Like Epidemic Sound, I started out just like, I'm just going to get this because I want to have more places to pull music from. And I got hooked on it. And anything I really want to find, I find. And then it's kind of fun looking for it too. So, and we both like music. And Now,
It just allows you to.
Woody is asking what happens if Dad has permission to play a song live, but Kai does not while you are streaming. That's where we get hit with the copyright claims.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess if we both have Epidemic Sound subscriptions, and we both have it up as I think that's maybe how they identify that. I don't know. So we'll find out. But it's just another thing, you know. If you're not green, you're not growing, you know. And we need to keep green. We need to keep growing. We need to keep doing things different. We don't want to get we want to be organic. We don't want to get like, all right, here we go. It's Tuesday again, or Wednesday again, or Friday, that's if you see what really good channels keep doing is they keep just changing it up, switching it up, trying new things. And that's what's cool about YouTube is the more you try new things, the more the better you get. It's like changing your environment you're sitting in, changing the lighting or whatever. One day actually brought my green screen back. I've got my green screen backdrop. I'm going to try it one day. I'm just going to throw it on my chair and do green screen, maybe on a Tuesday or something, or not Tuesday, but on a Monday or something. Just do a real quick, if I want to do something, put a cool background, like a place that I was at. And so, all right. Anything you want to say? I'm going to give Kai the last word.
I get the last word.
I'm going to let you have the last word.
I won't know how to act now.
Yes.
Usually the way to get, well, never mind.
You get the last word.
Kai,
give me the last word. The last word.
The last word.
Getting it. That's it. That's it. Done.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Now it's been a hoot. Thank you all for stopping in. Again, don't forget to hit that thumbs up thingy, if you would, please. That really helps us out. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe, because we got some giveaways coming up.
Yes, we will do the flying pig one. I just got to get what I want you to find. It'll be something simple.
We're going to give away his pig. We're going to give away the go-go bird. And we're going to...
Yeah, we got to give away
his hat.
I just bought these freaking antennas, and just because it says Forhawks Raptor on it doesn't mean you can't slap them on something else, just take the stickers off and put on whatever. There's things like that where I like, crap, I bought this, don't know what to do with it. I'm not going to send it back. It's not going to be, it's not to my advantage to do that. So.
And then again, those that join tomorrow for the meetup, it's at 9 a.m. It's at the Hidden Valley Sports Park in Canyon Lake. If you don't know where it's at or anything, go on Facebook, Central Texas Drone Meetup. There's a group. Sign up. You'll find the event there. Other than that, yeah, that's all I've got.
This is what we need.
Buy any merchandise, get a free sticker.
Yep. This is what we need for your drone meetup, Kai. You need to make one of these. Right there. Little overlay. Drone meetup. Remember, it's Saturday. All right, bam.
Dad, I got a brain fart.
Let's turn off this freaking chat stream. Let's go out. Freaking look at that. Right. So you can do this here and make it right over there. Perfect. Now we got Dad Ram in the shirt. Look at that. You see, I covered my mom's cow picture with Lone Star UAV. Isn't that nice? My mom painted this beautiful cow picture in watercolor, and I covered her picture, her work of art, with Kai's. That's an amazing.
And here I was thinking, you took one of your albums, like your Def Leppard albums or something.
Mom's cow picture.
Here we go. Anybody else would have got a freaking cool album. I get a cow picture.
You get a cow picture. All right, we're out of here. Bye. Have a great weekend. Dad Random.
All right, y'all. See you next time.
We're out of here.